So for today's day 3 of Glamas, we are going to be doing the model no makeup look. I did have to take a makeup wipe to wipe my face just because I tried to film it and I messed up. So I am going to do the whole skin prep over, starting off with my toner. To tone my face, I'm going to be taking the Thayers Blemish Clearing Toner. Does this really brighten up my face? No, but does it keep the oils at bay and keep my skin clean? Yes. Now that the toner has dried on my face, I'm going to be taking my moisturizer, which is the Nivea Soft Moisturizing Cream. And I'm not going to take a lot of this just because I don't want my face to be too greasy. So I didn't apply a thick application of moisturizer just because I don't want my skin to look super dewy. I just wanted to have like a more matte, natural glow. But now that the moisturizer has settled into my skin, I'm going to go into my primer. Just because I want this to last a little bit longer, I'm going to go into my NYX Angel Veil primer. And I'm pretty sure I need to use a new one because this is so hard to come out. Oh! I guess I'll do it section by section. And this primer has a powdery matte, demi-matte, not like a full matte finish. I'm not trying to struggle with this primer, so I'm just going to take my e.l.f. Putty primer and apply it everywhere else in my T-zone. Now I am going to take my Rimmel London Loose Setting Powder. This is the Stay Matte powder. And I'm going to set the primer on my forehead and my brows. With a brush to set my nose. And for the smile line part, I saw on TikTok, you have to smile. And then set the rest of it. So that way where you crease, it's it doesn't crack. Hopefully it works. For this look, I'm only going to be using concealer, no foundation. I'm going to be taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut. I'm going to spot correct the areas where I have hyperpigmentation. So around my mouth right here, under my chin right here, under my eyes, and that's it. So to have this not look so crazy, I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and blend out the edges so it could blend out smoothly. basically all I did just now was even out my skin tone and correct the darker spots. Now I'm gonna go into my actual highlighting concealer. I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me, I just had it, wrong one. I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in 55 Hazelnut, and I'm going to use that to apply under my brow bone. Then I'm going to take it to highlight right here under my eyes. And you don't want the concealer to be super light when trying to do this look. You want it to be still kind of close to your skin tone. You just need it to be light enough to be noticeable. For like pictures. And I didn't apply any on my forehead because once I apply powder, it's going to actually even it out. And then to cream contour, I'm going to be using my NK Makeup Perfection Multi-Use Concealer. This is in the shade 13. I did use this on the first day of Glamas, but I forgot to let you guys know the shade number. And the first thing I'm actually going to blend is going to be the bronzer. Now I'm going to clean up under my brows. And since the concealer already kind of dried, I have to take my setting spray and spray the concealer so that way it's easier to blend. Going back into my foundation brush, I'm going to blend out the edges of the concealer and as well as blending out the contour just so everything is seamless and there's like no demarcation. Going back into the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, I'm gonna apply some powder on the triangle puff and then I'm going to pat the excess on the back of my hand so that way when I apply the powder, it is actually even and there is no patchiness. So this powder is just going to help keep everything smooth. And I'm not going to only use this powder just because this powder does cause flashback if you use it on its own. You know, if you're like a woman of color. And for my smile line, like I told you guys, we're going to smile. And then pat the rest of it into the smile line. So I only apply the powder in the areas where I truly honestly get the most oily, and then of course where the makeup tends to break down faster. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm going to take my Professional Kiss New York, or is it Kiss New York Professional Pro Touch Matte Powder Foundation. This is in the shade Cognac. It'll still give me enough coverage and not make it look like I have makeup on. So I'm just going to apply that in these areas right here. where I did not apply the setting powder. Now that I've set the rest of my face, I'm going to actually bake, and I'm going to be taking this powder. It's just a mixture of different powders, and I'm going to take an actual beauty sponge, and then of course the excess I'm going to take onto the back of my hand just so there's an even application. And just so there's like not a line showing that this is where I stopped off at, I'm just gonna bring it into the corner of my eye right here. I'm going to apply a little bit of bronzer just to add a little more definition back into my face. Taking a small angled brush, I'm going to take my powder that I applied to set the rest of my face onto my lid, because this gives the illusion that it's your natural skin tone color of your eyes. I'm not gonna line my lips, I'm just gonna go into lip gloss. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in Praline. Going to add a dash of the NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline, right in the center. Taking my NYX mattifying setting spray that I used earlier, I'm going to set my face. And then I'm going to go back into my buffing foundation brush to pat the rest of it in. This is just going to remove that powdery look and give me a more natural finish look. Now, if you were to be going out, like, you know, to run errands, you're more than welcome to wear mascara, but because we're trying to make this look as if we don't have any makeup on, even though we do, I'm not gonna put mascara on for this look. But the last thing I'm going to go into is my Essence Make Me Brow eyebrow gel, and I'm going to apply this on my eyebrows just so it looks more fluffier and fuller, and the look is complete. If you guys enjoyed how I showed you guys this model glam, you know, the no makeup look, then definitely give the video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed yet. Comment down below what you guys want to see next for the new year, and share with your friends and family, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.